I know this is a lot to ask, but please try to ignore the cats in the background. I know they are distracting. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am so excited to go over this video. I have wanted to film one of these ever since I started watching these videos on YouTube. But today, I will be filming my favorites and fails for the month of February. So, if it's your first time here, hi, hello, my name's Elizabeth. Queenie stands for the fact that I was named after a queen, and beauty is for the fact that I love all things beauty, not just makeup, not just skincare, and not just hair care, but everything. So, I hope you will hit that subscribe button, stick around for the madness. I try to post every Tuesday, Thursday, and on the weekends at the moment. So hopefully, by the time that you see this, I will have a Saturday video up, and I can do Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But definitely every Tuesday and Thursday there's video. Please be patient with me while I get this kick-started. So anyways, without further ado, we will get into the video and I'll go over my favorites and fails. So, I figured we would start off with my fails and then end on my favorites. And there aren't too many fails. And these are both, well, one's an older product, one's a newer product. So I will start with the older one. And if you are currently watching my Project Pan updates, you will know that I just recently rolled this into my Project Pan. So this is the Kilian fragrance in Let's Settle This Argument Like Adults in the Bedroom Naked. This fragrance, it's in such a beautiful bottle, and I went into Sephora. I smelled it. I smelled it with the salesperson. They were trying to find me a similar fragrance to the one I liked, and they were like, oh, we'll try this one and try this one, and I really wanted to try the Kilian brand, but I didn't like the one that's everybody talks about. I think it's Princess. It was too sweet. I wanted something warm and sultry and kind of smoky. So that wasn't my thing. This one, I could have sworn that I liked when I smelled it in the store. Maybe I did, and I've just changed in the last 2 years since I purchased it. So I'm spraying it to kind of tell you what it smells like. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, when I spray it, when I first introduced this into my Project Pan, I said it smelled like leather. And it just smells like that new car, like you just got your car detailed kind of smell. It smells very clean and, well, like clean car, which is fine. Somebody might like this scent. So this is a fail for me. Maybe it is not a fail for you. But as I said in my Project Pan, I don't want to smell like a clean car. I don't think that's very attractive or alluring. Granted, I'm not trying to allure anybody but my husband, but I'm at home. I'm working from home. So like I want to like the way I smell, and I want him to like the way I smell. And I really hope I haven't asked him, but I hope he doesn't enjoy the fact that I smell like a fresh laundered car. So I hate this fragrance. Am I going to keep using it? Absolutely. I paid for it. I'm going to keep using it every day. And even though I'm going back to work in a week, that's fine. They can deal with me smelling like a fresh car. I don't think this scent is offensive to everyone, but it's just not the scents that I enjoy. Okay, so this is not my favorite. I will be working on panning this just to get it out of my collection. My other fail for the month, and I think this is just because I'm picky. If I'm going to go through this extra step, then I need it to really do what I want. And if it's not going to do what I want, then I don't want to go through this extra step. So this is the Good Molecules Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. It comes in a squeezy tube. Every time you squeeze it, this much product comes out. I don't need that much product for underneath my eyes and on my orbital bone. I don't. But it squirts out so much product because of this stupid tube, and I hate what this tube is made out of, and it's probably to save money, but I hate this. The other thing is that I just don't feel like it's hydrating enough. I feel like it sinks into my skin too quickly, and then by the time I'm on my next step of skincare, I feel like my eyes feel dry. So I will be using this up, but I still get to complain about it, okay? It's not my favorite. So there's that. Okay, so now we've gotten out all the fails out of the way. Again, they may not be fails for you. If you love them, so happy they worked for you. These just have not worked for me. I'm dry and I like woodsy, deeper, warm scents. So if you are not that person, then both these products may work for you, and I'm very happy for that. But let's get into my favorites. Ooh, actually, before we get into the favorites, I did have one more product. It's technically in between. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just kind of a product. This is the Super Goop Daily Dose Vitamin C plus SPF, and it's SPF 40 PA+++. This is what it looks like. So this is supposed to be a serum and an SPF all in one. And I was like, oh my gosh, I get to cut out one of my skincare steps, 2 in 1. This is going to be great. Vitamin C, I've been looking for a new vitamin C. The fact that this was vitamin C and SPF really blew me away. I was really excited. So I've been trying this for at least 3 weeks now, and I hate the scent. This is going to sound dumb, but it smells like sunscreen. Let me explain. So I have tried this beautiful, lovely, glorious SPF from Innisfree, and it's this blueberry balancing SPF. It's so lovely. It doesn't smell. It sinks into the skin really well. It hydrates my skin beautifully throughout the day. It's perfect. Since I've been using this, all of my foundations feel dry on my face, which has not been enjoyable. This makes me feel that gross feeling where you put on sunscreen and you feel greasy, but still dry at the same time. That's how this feels. It's horrible. I don't like that feeling on my face. It does a good job of keeping me from not burning. Like, I haven't walked outside and burnt. I mean, I haven't been outside very long anyways, but the sunscreen works just fine. I don't know if the vitamin C is doing anything for me or not. I haven't seen any spots on my face or anything. I feel like maybe my freckles are a little out of control. So maybe it's not as strong as other SPFs I've been using. But I just don't like the smell, and I hate the way this feels on my skin. Am I still going to use it? Yes. I wouldn't repurchase this, but I'm tempted just because I like this to skip that step. But at the same time, I'd rather just have 2 steps and enjoy both steps. So I'm still on the hunt for a new vitamin C serum. Comment down below if you have a great vitamin C serum that is not Drunk Elephant, and that is a brand who maybe has morals and ethics. So now we can get into my favorites. And I've got a mix of a little bit of everything. So there's makeup, skincare, body care, hair care. So I kind of have something from, and nail care. So I have something from each category. So I'm going to start off with the thing that I kind of got in PR. I am signed up through Influencer, and I took another, one of those surveys. And based on the survey, they sent me this shampoo, conditioner, and a volumizing mousse. I haven't figured out my final thoughts on the mousse yet, so that's why it's not featured. But this shampoo and conditioner, it is the Volume Bloom shampoo and conditioner, and it's supposed to help with volume. I usually have very flat hair. I curl it every week to kind of try to amp up the volume. But I have noticed a difference with this. And this smell. Okay, I'm about to contradict myself because I said that I hate this fragrance because it smells like fresh, clean car. Okay, I don't want to smell like a car. But my hair, when I use this, it smells like fresh flowers and like before grapefruit, and before it rains on a nice spring day. Like, this just makes me think Ohio in spring. That's where I'm originally from. I'm originally from Ohio. And this just smells so good. It's cotton. Oh, the flavor's cotton. Oh, it's so good. I love this scent. And the first few times I used this, I'd walk out of the shower, I'd put on my lotion, and I'd be like, God, I smell so good. What is that? I must use it. And I thought it was my lotion at first. And I mean, my lotion is very nice, but it wasn't that scent. And every time I got out of the shower, I'd just be like, I wish I could figure out what this scent is. And finally it was the shampoo and conditioner. So, oh my gosh. So I don't come for my hair routine, people. I wash my hair twice a week. I use shampoo both times. I use conditioner once, and then I use a hair mask the second time. And that is how I get away with 2 washes. And lots of dry shampoo. Okay, I use lots of dry shampoo. But this lets me go that long, multiple days without washing. I don't feel greasy, but I feel hydrated. So after the first day, it looks hydrated. It's got volume. It's lovely. Then I go second day, I'm not greasy yet. I don't need to put in dry shampoo, which is lovely. So that's great. Third day, I usually have spray a little bit. Fourth day, so on and so forth. But I can't stop smelling this. It smells so good. But these work great. They hydrate my hair just enough. They make it look so nice. As you can see, it's nice and volumizing and shiny. I just washed my hair and curled it today. It's a little flat because somebody fell asleep after they recorded their first YouTube video today. Okay, I'm a little tired. I'm a little exhausted. So I did take a nap, and somehow makeup's still looking all right. Anyways, so yeah, this is great. Highly recommend. I haven't looked up the prices for this, but I did see that this brand was buy one, get one 40% off at Ulta last week. So I will definitely repurchase this, whatever it costs, as long as it's not like $50 a bottle. I will repurchase this. Let's go through some eyeshadows real quick because I know many of you are tired of hearing me talk about this. So I'm just going to do this real quick. It had to be mentioned, okay? This has been featured in most of my videos this month. It had to be mentioned. This is the Kaleidos Club Nebula palette, and this is in collaboration with Angie here on YouTube. And this palette is beautiful. Also, I don't feel bad about talking about this now because they are restocking it sometime in May. So please go follow Kaleidos on Instagram for more updates, or go to their website and sign up for email updates. I am not affiliated with this brand at all. I have like 12 subscribers on YouTube, okay? Like, I know I'm not big shit. But still, I think you should get this palette. I want to shout it from the rooftops that everybody should get their hands on this palette. So, if you have not seen my channel, or if you have not seen this palette, this is what this palette looks like. It is full of duochromes, multichromes, and mattes, and they are all so beautiful. I've used this palette so much. People keep saying that this palette is color that is approachable, and I 100% agree. This palette is beautiful. It makes sense when you look at it. You're like, I can think of an eye look here. There's enough neutrals in there that you can do a neutral look. There's enough color in there that you can definitely do a color look. And every time I use this palette, even if I use the same shades over and over again, I can still find different ways to use those shades to create a new look. So, done talking about this, I swear. But highly recommend. Some of you may have seen this. This is my single shadows collection. I have been trying single shadows since the beginning of the year. I went a little crazy and bought a bunch of indie makeup around the second of the year, and it's slowly coming in. And currently my favorite shade is called Moontide by Terra Moon Cosmetics. Every time I wear this shade, I get so many compliments, and it's so hard to see. But this shade flips from blue to green to purple, and I get stopped so many times where people ask me, what is on your eyes? You cannot see that shift at all, can you? Gosh, that's so saddening. So the camera's not going to do it justice, but I strongly suggest, if you wanted to try Terra Moon Cosmetics, I highly recommend Moontide. That is one of my absolute favorites. And then Looking Glass. Looking Glass is the other one. So this is a green to purple shift. I did post a picture of me using this on my Instagram. It was not a very good picture. I was very disappointed. It's so hard to catch how beautiful these multi-chromes are on camera, but they are so worth it. And Looking Glass is one of my favorites as well. It's a blue to green shift. So when I was getting tired of my green looks, I was like, God, I just want to do something new. I whipped that out and it gave me enough color that I was pretty happy with it. And all you're seeing is the green shift, which is so sad. It looks green there and it shifts to purple occasionally. Again, I can't figure out how to show multi-chromes on this camera, but let me tell you, that shade is beautiful. And then lastly, this is Divina Cosmetics Duochrome, and this is in the shade Aquila. And this is like a blue to green, yeah, blue to green to purple shift as well, like a light purpley green color. Oh, so beautiful. And they're just so sparkly and bright and vibrant, and they're eye-catching, and everybody always asks me when I'm wearing these what eyeshadow I'm wearing. So definitely, if you are looking into getting into indie makeup, I suggest Terra Moon Cosmetics. They're so nice, and they have a rewards program where you can earn points to get money off of your purchases, which is good because I'm going to be using them a lot. And then Divina Cosmetics, they just make some beautiful eyeshadows, so highly recommend. Here's another 2 products that I will just whip through because you probably don't want to hear me talk about these if you saw my purchases in January. But if you did not, then maybe you will be interested. So, one of my crazy, insane purchases, but I've had my eyes on these makeup brushes forever. So this year it looks like Chikuhodo did not make this brush. For some reason it just says that Beautylish is presenting this brush, so I'm not sure if it's still Chikuhodo brand or not. But this is the Beautylish Presents Year of the Ox brush, and look at these cute baby cows. Can we focus on the cows? Oh my gosh, and the little moon and the little flowers and their baby cows. I love them. Some mornings when I don't want to go to work or I don't want to think about work, I just kind of sit there and I look at this brush and I'm like, these baby cows are going to make me motivated enough to go to work today. And they do, okay? Them and their cute little faces just make the day better. So, I love this brush. It is super soft. It is beautiful. If you don't care about Lunar New Year, no, I don't think this brush is the end-all be-all. I don't think you need it in your collection. But because I love Lunar New Year, and because I've loved these designs for the last 3 years, and I've wanted them so badly, and this was the first year that I finally had the money for it, because I don't want to talk about how much I spent on this brush. I told my mother, and she about dropped the phone. I love this brush. It's so soft. I do get caught petting it a lot. It's a problem. But I love this, and I'm so happy I got my hands on it. I'm sorry it is discontinued, but I did have to just say that these brushes are great. So, I also, Lunar New Year, I also purchased the Clinique Cheek Pop Highlight in Gold Celebration Pop, and it also has a cute little baby ox. I said cow, I meant ox. So, yeah, there he is, and this highlight looks beautiful. So, I figured if it sucked, then I would just put it on display, but I used it and it didn't suck, and it looks beautiful on my skin, and it's one of those like natural glow from within highlights. Lovely, lovely. So I'm really happy that I purchased this, and it is definitely one of my favorites. Okay, another thing we're probably tired of me talking about, but I'm going to get this out of the way real quick. This is the Gucci Eclat Soleil bronzer in the shade 01. I love this bronzer. It blends in beautifully. I did not want to love this bronzer. This price tag is ridiculous. I did trade in some Sephora points for a $100 gift card, and this was one of the things I purchased with that gift card. So I didn't feel really guilty about buying it, but at the same time, I would not spend full price on this bronzer. Now, if it were on 20% off VIB sale, yes, absolutely. If I were completely out of this and I still had all the bronzers that I did in my collection and I used this all up, I would absolutely spend whatever 20% off is for this bronzer. Okay, it'll make me feel a little better that like it's on a discount. This is a great bronzer. I love it. I will stop talking about this. Okay, everything else is newer products that I have not talked about on my channel, so we won't repeat ourselves anymore. So For, oh no, one more. You may or may not have heard about this. I just occasionally mention it. And I am not showing you my sponge that I'm currently using because it is gross and I didn't want to wash it for this video. So I just figured I'd pull out a backup. So this is the DSMD Shop sponge. This is technically in the shade Mint Chocolate Swirl. I'm currently using, I think, just the mauve one. It's just solid mauve color. Love these. Love these sponges. They're so good. They blend in things so well. I was talking about in another video how usually when you use the tip of a sponge, it soaks up more product than the butt of the sponge. This doesn't do that, and I love that about it. So when I'm trying to blend out my concealer, it blends it out perfectly. It doesn't look like there's splotchy spots where the product has been soaked up too much. Just perfect. Highly recommend. These sponges are definitely worth it, and they're only $6, so absolutely a steal. I would say these are just as good as beauty blenders. I might stop buying beauty blenders because I really like these. I have not found a flaw in these yet. Then, God, this product looks sad, and it's probably a little dirty because I use it every day, twice a day. This is the Laneige Cream Skin Refiner. So this is just an essence. Oh my gosh. And look how little I have left. So I will have to repurchase this, except I have a few other essences that I do need to go through. So I will go through those before I repurchase this. But story time. So I love Tatcha products. And I especially see a difference in my skin when I use the Tatcha essence. Well, I've told myself that I do not want to spend that much money on an essence anymore. So I've been on the hunt for a new essence. And I purchased this. Here we go. We're about to take a drink. I purchased this last summer when I was in Korea visiting my mom. And brought it home. Didn't use it yet. Took a few months. Finished off with another Tatcha essence. And was like, I don't want to use anything else. I don't know if I'm ever going to love anything as much as I love the Tatcha essence. And then I started going through my backups, trying to find a replacement for it. And I would say this is it. Now, I would say this is it if you use enough. You do have to use more of this product than you would the Tatcha products to get the same effects, at least for my dry skin. I feel like I have to use slightly more. It doesn't feel as thick as Tatcha's essence does. But if you use just a little bit more, it works great. I've opened this in October. I'm going to finish it probably in March. So it lasted a good time for me, even using more of it. I think this is definitely worth it. Definitely worth the price tag. Good essence. It keeps my skin hydrated and plump and lovely. Yes, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, and now, so this next product. This is difficult because I love this product. I'm not a huge fan of the scent though, and I will explain why. So this is, you purchased this on Etsy. This is Oils in Harmony Vanilla Breeze Body Oil. I love this oil. It is so nice. It feels lovely. I highly suggest you apply it to your body and then rub it in. Don't apply it to your hands and then rub it in. Definitely apply it to your body and then rub it in that way. It just applies better. I love this oil. I love the woman who runs this shop because I was trying to purchase this for myself. And for some reason, I was trying to hurry up and use Apple Pay while I was multitasking. Try not to purchase things when you're multitasking. It just goes horribly wrong. So I was working on checking out and it had my card number saved. That was good. And then the shipping address for some reason was my mom's APO box. So it's her PO box that's on the military base in South Korea. So a lot of sellers on Etsy, eBay, some sellers on Amazon do not ship to APO boxes. So I placed that order. I realized that I accidentally just sent it to my mom. I hurried up, and once I was done multitasking, I sat down and I looked up the seller and I sent her a message and I said, "Hi, I'm really sorry. I accidentally purchased this for my mom. She gets her mail in an APO box. If you can't send it to her," I told her that I was trying to ship it to myself. I was trying to purchase it for myself. And I already made a second order for myself, I think after I sent her that message. But I told her, can you just send the oil if possible? If you don't send to APO boxes, then you can just send it to me. And she's like, I've never experienced sending it to an APO box, but I'll figure it out. And she took the time to figure it out. I know she had to fill out all that customs paperwork, and sending not only fragile but liquids to an APO box can be a pain in the butt. You just have to fill out a bunch of extra paperwork, and again, she's never had to do this before, and she went above and beyond and sent that to my mom. And so she got an oil. She loved it. She's already used hers up. She's asking me to order her more, but we both want a different scent. And this is where I get into, I love this. I love this store. I will definitely repurchase something from this store. I will definitely be repurchasing this body oil, but not in this scent. So she got her oil first. That's the other thing that I loved about this woman, is that somehow she got this oil to my mom 2 days before it came to me in Arizona. Just an amazing Etsy seller. She is phenomenal. But this scent, this is a scent for you if you loved warm vanilla sugar from Bath & Body Works. Oh my gosh. So my mom got hers, and she's like, this is a really nice body oil. It feels great. I'm definitely going to need you to repurchase it for me, but I need you to find another scent that smells good. And I was like, okay, I guess. Like, I know both of us are not big vanilla people, and it's probably because when I was in middle school, I overdid it on vanilla. Warm brown sugar was everything for me. And then they came out with a body wash and warm vanilla sugar. Oh, it was so good. Or no, not the body wash. It was shampoo and conditioner. That's what it was. They came out with the shampoos and conditioner when I was in middle school, going into high school. I bought warm brown sugar body spray, warm brown sugar lotion, warm brown sugar shampoo and conditioner, body wash, everything. So I got sick of that scent. So she told me that she was not a huge fan of the scent, and I was like, okay, but like, how can vanilla be that offensive? And it's not offensive. It's fine. But I opened it, and the first thing I thought of is, oh God, this smells like middle school. I don't know about this. Luckily, this oil is beautiful. I love it so much. I'm definitely going to repurchase it, but I will never again do it in this scent because all I can think of is middle school. All I can think of is me smelling head to toe like warm brown sugar. And it took me a good hour to figure it out. And I just kept smelling it and right now it kind of smells really nice. But when I apply it to my body, that's all I can smell. It's warm brown sugar. And I think that's how I did it. I applied it to my hands and I was like, okay, what is this smell? What is it? And then I figured it out and I was like, oh, this isn't going to work. This is not going to work. So I'm going to continue to use this body oil. It's fantastic. I've been using it a lot. And there's only this much gone. Okay, this is going to last me forever. I don't know how my mom used hers up so much because you just need the tiniest amount. But it's great. Highly recommend that. Okay, so we're on our last two products. 3. We're going to do 3. And one of them's cheating, so I'll just get it out of the way. So this is the Sailor Moon X Color Pop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Moon Tiara. I use this for my Get Ready With Me. I used it a few times in the month of February. And oh my gosh. I forgot how much I love this lip gloss. It's what I'm wearing today. I'm going to apply some more. And it looks really scary orange when you apply it. And, oh, okay, that happened. I hate the brush on this. I miss when ColourPop lip glosses had just that little doe foot, but for some reason now they've got this little weird brush tip. I don't understand that. But anyways, this is a great gloss. It looks so nice. It's going with all of my green looks. It's terrific. And it's so cute because I love everything Sailor Moon, so I had to get this gloss. It's just the nicest glossy lip. It's so neutral that it just goes with so much. And you can pop it with almost any lip liner and just make a nice glossy, glittery kind of lip, but not too glittery. Like these glitters are so tiny that it's just a shine on your lips. I really love this lip gloss. Beautiful. Okay. Now for our last two products, and they are both nail polishes. And I hope you have not been sitting here judging my nails. I was going to do them before I filmed this video, but I was losing time and sunlight and the sun's already going down. So I figured let's just get this done. So for my first nail polish, this is the Lights Lacquer in the I'll Be Home shade. Okay, this looks like a shiny blue color, right? Right. Yep, shiny blue. It's matte. When you put it on your nails, somehow it dries down matte. And probably somebody's watching this video like, oh my God, she's getting excited about the dumbest thing. Nail polishes do that. Okay, well, I haven't seen one yet that has done that. I've seen matte top coats. I haven't tried a nail polish where it looks so beautiful and shiny in the bottle. Like there are some matte nail polishes that look matte in the bottle and then they just come out looking weird. But this looks beautiful and shiny. You paint your nails with it and it still has that kind of, somehow it still looks like a shiny blue, but it's matte. Like a swirly matte blue paint somehow. I don't know. This shade is magical. So good. And I was talking about in one of my previous videos how I loved all the colors from KL Polish. I was really impressed with the shades they brought out with KL Polish, but they would last on my nails for 2 days tops, and that's it. I wore this I'll Be Home shade for a whole 5 days before it started chipping. And usually I have really oily nails, so it just peels completely off like this one did. Like all of it just fell off. And on this hand, see, it usually doesn't chip, it just all falls off. This didn't start falling off for 5 days, which was impressive. Definitely recommend. And then finally, another Etsy purchase. I'm really enjoying supporting small businesses. Please support your small businesses, okay? They're important. And they make beautiful things that we don't appreciate. So, my friend here, one of my best friends, she got some of these, or got one shade, I don't remember. She had one shade on her nails when we were exchanging Christmas gifts, and I was like, oh my God, what is that shade? It's so beautiful. I like the little hint, and it shifts a little different color. And she told me it was Glam Polish, and that they sell it on Etsy. These nail polishes are beautiful. I bought a ton. I bought five nail polishes. But so far, I've used two so far. So one's technically not fair because I probably may or may not mention it in my March favorites because I've been using it with all my green looks. But the green on my fingers here is called The Child, and it's from Baby Yoda. It looks blue here, which means my lighting is off. But it's like this cute little aqua-y green color with a little bit of shimmer in it. It's lovely. But for February, I kept going back to Dream Fast, and it's this purple, lavendery, gold, shifty, iridescent kind. I mean, it's not iridescent, but it looks like it shifts to all these different pretty glitters and colors, and oh, it was so good. I loved this. I still love it. So I painted my nails a lot with this and the I'll Be Home shade. I just kept going between the two because they were so beautiful. I love painting my nails. I do it about twice a week because I have oily nail beds for some reason. So I got a lot of use out of those, and I really liked them, and I really like the shades. I really like the formulas. They last pretty long on my nails considering how crummy nail polish lasts on my nails. But it was good. Okay, so those were all of my favorites for the month of February and a couple fails, but I mean, they're not the worst fails. I'm not going to throw them in the trash. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to know what one of your favorites was from the month of February. I love hearing about what other people's favorites are, what I could possibly be missing out on, and what I should check out. So feel free to comment down below what your favorite product was for the month of February, or what was a fail. Like, save me from my own inability to stop buying things and tell me what you didn't like from February. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. I hope you all have a great day.